Hi, and welcome to the Global Educator Support Series. I'm Alfonso Mendoza, leader of Global GEG and co leader of Global GEG South Texas. The purpose of this video is to reflect on lessons learned from going virtual. Building community is something that is very important. And now that you may be returning to class, we will be going over some tips to help you build community with your students. Building community is something that is very important as students are slowly trickling back into our districts, into our schools, and into our classrooms. One easy way to start building community is to acknowledge your students. When you use a student's name, what you're telling them is that they are somebody that is important, that you are acknowledging their existence, and that you have a vested interest in their success. Just by simply calling them by name makes a student feel important and gives them a sense of belonging. Another way to build community in your classroom is through the use of standard operating procedures or classroom procedures. Classroom procedures are the backbone of daily classroom life. They facilitate the teaching and learning. Classroom procedures don't just make our lives easier as teachers, but they also make the lives of our students a lot easier by helping save valuable time. And what's most important is that it creates efficient routines that make it easier for students to learn and to achieve more. Oftentimes, the purpose of check ins can be primarily for academic purposes. However, check ins are a great way to help build community within your classroom. Check ins can have a profound and lasting impact within your classroom community, within all of your students. A check in can imply just that connection that you're making with your student, that they can feel confident and open to trust you and come and speak to you about any problems that they may have. This can definitely help strengthen the bond not only between you and the student, but also within the student community in your classroom. Another way to build community in your classroom is to allow your students to be collaborative with tech. Student collaboration teaches learners a valuable lesson: how to use the people around them as a valuable resource. With technology, student collaboration and collaborative learning is much easier to facilitate whether you want students to work together within class or outside the classroom. You may be involved in a hybrid model where you have students within your class or outside your classroom, and this is a great way to help your students learn. Finally, classroom environment is something that is very important for both teachers and students. Creating a positive learning environment is essential for student success. Teachers should create a welcoming atmosphere where students feel safe and willing to share. Classrooms should also be a place where students feel respected and feel that their contributions matter. Every student should feel accepted, wanted, and respected. Have you returned to work? Please share your top reflections. You can find a link in the description of the YouTube video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to watch the other videos in the Global Educator Support series.